Hello, we're back
Hello,
here.
hi. I'm doing dishes as usual.
That's right. This is Hello Kitty.
Hello, Kitty.
Where Jeff bought last night from Maria.
Oh, we bought.
The town fiesta. So hi, Jeff.
Hi, Mac.
They're asking how are you doing, baby. Well, tell us how are you feeling now?
I'm doing well, thank you. I was so sick. Even before we left, I got ill. So I was ginger when I got on the plane.
What's ginger?
Like not so well. Not feeling great.
See, we learned something new today. I was so ginger. But tell them what happened,
Well, we had all our things ready to go.
No, before we went.
My husband packed everything.
No, before you got sick.
What?
Before you got sick, before our flight. So he got sick before our flight, right? So
Yeah.
we went to Ohio. So right after Ohio, he started getting sick. So we thought he had pneumonia. But apparently,
I did have pneumonia.
Well, but they said that you
No.
had to do some other tests just to make
Right.
sure you had.
But they gave me all the stuff for pneumonia.
Yeah, so he felt better,
Yeah,
a
right
day
away.
before our flight.
Yep.
But after that, I've been doing all the stuff. Mostly, I should say. Like cleaning, packing.
Yep.
Cleaning.
He did everything. He packed all 6 big bags, and then he packed the little bags. It was so amazing. My husband's so awesome.
Cleaning outside. That's it. You can keep talking, babe.
Okay. The screen went black.
No,
I don't know
that's
why.
No, you can
But
say.
anyway, my husband did an amazing job because I was really sick for a while. But like I say, they put me on 2 types of antibiotics.
We'll be back.
Are we done?
Huh?
So anyway, I did
Hold on, Maria.
2 types of antibiotics, and it was really, I was feeling so much better even by the 2nd day. So then Mac had to do all the work. He got everything packed,
Hold on.
all 6 large bags, and then on top of the 6 large bags, all the carry-ons. He got the kids to watch the kids for me so I could rest.
Don't be so loud. I don't hear you. Hey, get out, dogs.
Anyway, Mac was so great. I am so lucky and so blessed to have him as my husband. So we did everything right. We rented a one-way car from Ocala to the airport, to MCO, which is Orlando International Airport. We got up around 1 o'clock in the morning. Mac stayed up the whole time. And of course we had to clean the house too before we left. So he cleaned the house really nicely. And then we took off around 1. We got to the airport about 3 to find out that somebody at this agency inadvertently canceled our tickets. So there's nothing like finding that after you've rented the car, loaded up all the bags, and loaded up all the kids, and took everybody, drive 2 hours to find out you have no tickets. So it was pretty upsetting.
But we survived.
We survived. So we decided we would stay because they promised us they would try to get us on a later flight.
Well, they didn't promise that they'll try their best.
That's what I just said. They promised they would try. And they did actually. They got us on a later flight. But we wouldn't know. We waited in the airport for 12 hours just to find out if we could go or not.
Because, it's harder to book a flight the
Yeah.
same day already.
Yeah.
Especially just finding out if there's cancellations or not, if the
Right.
flight is full or whatsoever. So they wanted us to stay until 3 p.m. But the problem
Just
was...
to find out.
Yeah.
The flight was at 6.
Right, the problem was they didn't get us a flight even after 4. I think it was around 4:30 or something.
We finally got on the flight. The problem was going from Orlando to LA. The flight from LA to the Philippines wasn't full, so that really wasn't a problem. But the problem was then American Airlines was late. The flight was delayed and then delayed again. And then when we got to after a 4-hour flight, we get there to be told on the runway that we have to sit there for 15 minutes because there's no place to park the plane. So I don't know who's running the show at LAX for American, but it wasn't very well orchestrated. And of course our bags did not make the flight. But
we had no idea where our gates are.
We ran like dogs because you have to go from Terminal B to the international terminal, which is like miles away.
It's Kennedy.
But anyway, we finally got there, and it was the Tom Brady International terminal. But we finally get there. We got on the plane at the last minute. They had already booked everybody. But fortunately, the plane wasn't too full. So we get on the plane, and the people are so nice at what's that airline? Oh my gosh. It's Philippine Airlines. That's what it was. And, you know, we heard a lot of bad things about them. But I have to tell you, their stewardesses were so nice. And they cleaned the lavatories so many times. On American flights, like American, just from Orlando to LA, nobody cleaned the toilets once. Two of the agents, or the stewards, opened the door and kind of like, ooh. They ran out of toilet paper. They ran out of paper. It was really bad. And no one ever cleaned up any of the toilets. It was just like, and it was a full flight. So my hat's off to Philippine Airlines, because those stewardesses were great. Unfortunately, something wasn't quite right with the food and on Philippine Airlines, and I did get sick. I threw up everywhere. Oh my gosh, it was so bad. My husband was so great. He helped me. I went to the bathroom and was like, oh, that's after getting sick in the seat. He put me in a new seat, and then he took care of the kids so I could rest. He got me, we didn't have the change in my shirt right away, so I had to literally wash out my shirt and put it back on. So of course it was really cold. And so the stewardess got me extra blankets, and so anyway, they finally found another shirt for me, and I survived. Although my husband had his doubts. So, but like I say, my hat's off to the service. And the seats were nice. They were really wide, and really there was a lot of leg room. So we definitely will fly Philippine Airlines again. So the food I don't know about. It wasn't so great, but you know, it is what it is. So that's my take on what happened. But man, my husband is miraculous. He is so fabulous and so great. And now we are just enjoying our time. And look at this. It is so beautiful here. The birds are singing. We went to a lovely fashion show where we got an invite from the mayor and the vice mayor, and it was really great. So we had such a good time at the fashion show, and it was a Balik Babayan night for people that had moved away or lived away, and also the ones that went to Manila to work, and we were all there, so it was really nice. Anyway, that's my story. Just want to let you know and give you an update, but I am doing quite well now, so thank you. Love you all.